One of our viewers asked this question here. I'm 23 years old. I make $58,000 per year, just graduated from college. How much money should I put away to save for retirement? We're going to explore this question, so stay tuned. We start right now. Thank you for watching. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. So we're going to take a look at this question here today. It's a 23-year-old female, makes $58,000 after graduating from college and wants to know how much she needs to save for retirement. And we're going to take a look at this. We're going to break this down. Stick with us for the entire episode. There's some good information we have to share with you. I want to thank you for watching. So let's get right into this question right now. It says here, I'm 23-year-old female and just graduated and will be working in aerospace industry. I'll be making $58,000 per year. How much should I save per year? I have saved $20,000 now and I have no student debt. I own a 2005 Ford car. I will be renting for my housing at about $1,200 per month. Okay, so this is an excellent story here. A couple of things I wanted to point out. Our main question is how much should I save for retirement? There's a couple other things here to note. No student debt. We're going to talk about that. And so that's really outstanding for this person to be able to graduate and not have any student debt. Let's take a look at the first part of the question in general here. How much to save? The general rule out there is to at least put away 10% of your salary. Okay, pre-tax, if you can put away 10% of your salary, primarily in a 401k, and if your company matches along with that, that's free money. Now, if a person can do 15%, they're going to get there that much faster to retirement, get their savings built up that much faster. In this example today, we're going to use the 15% amount. Now, the other question here was student debt. We talked about no student debt for this person. So I asked this person, what did they do? They, first of all, went to a community college where they paid a lower amount to go to college. Okay, they also worked part-time. They had scholarships. They qualified for scholarships. So during high school, they had good grades. They worked part-time so they could build up some extra money. And they also stayed at home while they're going to the community college. So they were doing everything they could do to lower their expenses and save money. The other interesting thing here, this person's driving a 2005 Ford car. And so the main thing is here, they're not driving any kind of a fancy car. They buy a used car, no monthly payment, paid cash, worked in high school to help pay off this car. So let's take a look at this person coming out of college. This is a situation you're normally not going to see, but it can happen for a lot of people if they take the measures we just talked about and put them in play. So this person is going to start off with a $58,000 a year salary. They're going to save 401k savings plan. The company will match 7%. The person has saved already in the 401k, which is $3,500. They worked as an intern for this particular company during college, and they were able to save some more money. They currently have about $20,000 in savings now, and they have a car, 2005 Ford car. The other part of the calculations here that you have to have is, what are your expenses? This is what this person is estimating their expenses to be. Housing about $1,200, food $400, car and gas $400, clothing, they have entertainment, travel, they want to do some traveling. Then there's miscellaneous and utilities. So the total expenses is going to be about $3,000 per month. Now that can vary a little bit. As we know, there's always unexpected expenses that pop up. Now, addition to saving for retirement, what are some upcoming expenses they need to be thinking about? 23-year-old female wants to eventually buy a house. She's going to need to be saving some money, and perhaps she's going to need a new car down the road. Okay, so far we've looked at the income side of the equation and we've looked at the expense side. Now, one thing this person's going to go ahead and do is they're going to save 15% of their salary, that's pre-tax, and put it into a 401k. Now, a beautiful thing here is the company will match about 7% of what they put aside. That's going to be free money. So if you're just starting out, getting a job, look for a company that has some type of a 401k matching plan, because that's essentially free money. It's going to help you get to your goals that much faster. So let's go back and review their actual budget. $58,000 in wages. They're going to have $8,700 taken out pre-tax for 401k savings, and they're going to get a match of about $4,000 per year in free money. That's going to leave a taxable income of $49,300. After taxes and FICA is taken out, that's going to leave $36,900 for living. We've estimated their living expenses to be at $36,000. That's going to leave about $900 left for saving for a car and a home. So what they may need to do if they want to save more money for an upcoming purchase like a home or a car, and that 2005 car is probably going to have to be replaced before too long, they may want to adjust their living expenses. Maybe they want to reduce some money in travel, or find some other areas where they can reduce some of their expenses so that they can start saving for a car or house. We did say earlier that she does have $20,000 in emergency savings, and that could go for a car if she needed something sooner. So if we look at the total retirement picture here, we said this female is going to save 15% in the 401k. They're going to get about a 7% match. It's going to grow at about 6%. If this person decided to retire at 55, assuming they're going to get a 3% income growth on their salary per year, they started out with $3,500 in their 401k. That's going to grow, if we get a return of about 6%, to $1,768,367. And if you adjust that for inflation, today's dollars, that would be equivalent to about $4,668 per month that this person would have for retirement. Now, things don't always go perfectly, especially over about 30 years. There's going to be lots of things that come and go, things that are going to change. But at least this gets this person a model to work with to get to retirement. So, thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you have any questions.